Holy Jesus.
Bless you.
No, you've got to see these lineups.
Oh.
You've got to see these lineups.
I just flipped on in,
Oh,
so we have...
Lord, Zach. we need our hats again. We need our hats again because ELSR serves the Soviet Union.
Yep.
Except for the traitor Schlieffen. Except for the traitor Schlieffen, yes. They serve the Soviet Union. All right, Zach, talk to me about this ridiculous lineup. Let's go.
All right, ELSR bringing Petropavlovsk Quincy with reload, Professor Luger Grozovoy with whatever, Triarch with Petra with reload, Ayasa with Stalingrad with reload, Tenchi with Petra with unique upgrade this time. Rin with Petra with unique upgrade, Nanase with Petra with regular, and then we've got Perseus in the Kremlin, and then we've got Caesar basically saying, "Hey, can I join you guys?" Yeah, can I apply for asylum? I think Apex is asking for asylum in the Soviet Union. That's what I'm seeing here. What? He's the East German.
Yes, that's it. He's East German. Yes, I'll take it. I'll allow it. All right. To the south.
What do we got to the south?
In red, Resin looking to close things out. Wanting to try to go for the sweep here. We got Eagle Lance's Shimakaze. Full torpedo reload build. Backed up at the moment. Forced to watch. Headed towards mids with his Petro. Going to set up on this island south of B. Headed to the east. Mad Dog's Daring was kind of knocked out of last game pretty early, but definitely made his contribution. Off to his starboard side. Elgar's Henri Quatre. Fairly typical build there. Going reload. Vifire, very similar build, adding top grade gunner to his. They are speed boosting all the way to the 10 line. Bagging them up. Fava's Petropavlovsk, IFHE. Peyton's got a Schlieffen of his own headed in that direction. So we're going to see a little East German on East German action. We're looking at one Petro going to the west side. That's Hungria, again with the IFHE. And Zath, for the first time in this tournament that I can think of, we're seeing a brick. Brick is Brick here as K-Bomb grabs a Vermont and is going to hang out mid. Brick doesn't go anywhere fast, but Brick hits like a train when Brick fires.
Can we take a moment and just talk about a Petropavlovsk taking IFHE?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't truly know the thought process there. I'd have to run the numbers to figure out exactly what it is you're hoping to pen that you don't already pen. I don't know those numbers off the top of my head without It's one of those moments where you need like a research assistant, right? Like, hey, look that up for me. But I don't have that.
These are what, 203s on the Petro, or are they 220s?
I believe they're the 220s.
220 divided by 6 equals 36. Okay, times 1.25, 45.8, 46 millimeter.
I'm not sure. About to have a little, there's Grozovoy. Luger getting spotted. Eagle Lance bouncing off of his detection bubble as some shots from the Petro or the Vermont come in. I don't know which precisely over a day. This is going to play much slower than the last Land of Fire game we watched ELSR in because, well, there are no French destroyers.
Mm-hmm. And
Eagle
here
Lance.
you see
Go ahead.
The Wall of Stalin set up, and so we have basically one ship per grid square roughly, Kremlin in the middle to just rotate as necessary, Schlieffen on the side. That's going to be the push side, probably the buzzsaw, and that lone Grozovoy to at least give them some time by doing some cap contesting and whatnot. The way the Wall of Stalin works is the enemy team usually rushes forward, gets all the caps because they got the speed, and then the Wall of Stalin has the hit points by a lot. But Rin has a fewer hit points now because
So what I've kind of sketched on the screen here is the sort of thing that gets. Oh, good Lord, what happened to K-Bomb?
Kremlin.
Yeah, kind of how that typically goes, right? You've got a nice wall of 60,000 hit point cruisers, and everybody just turns south and presses W at the same time. And with big 12-kilometer radars sweeping out in front of you, you basically just murder anything that you can see. Which is...
And hydro detect torps.
Yep, most everything.
You deny people the flexibility of changing to a different flank. You deny them the flexibility of getting a side shot angle on somebody.
Now, you and I have watched some classic games of King of the Sea where teams have attempted the wall of the Russian wall of steel, the Iron Curtain, and come up empty. Right? We watched many moons ago. We watched Cuter attempt to do this to 07. 07 started like 160,000 hit points behind in that game, and 07 won. But it was a slog.
Take a look at the hit point differential. 70,000 hit points.
Yep.
It's a whole other ship.
Yeah, literally a whole other ship. The number of Petros on their own team is what's helping out there.
Yes. For you all to understand the way this works to fight it, you need to kill something that's usually on the side as a way to kind of find a way back in, and then you exploit that loss and you roll up the flank. The Wall of Stalin is only strong as long as everybody is together, very much like a phalanx formation, if you will, in Tukuri.
Yep. But if you put a hole in the dike, then water and your friendly ships can flow through it very quickly.
Yep. So Perseus now being farmed out. Mad Dog taking some hits.
Yeah, Mad Dog took a little ship damage in there before the smoke went up. He'll burn a heel here and see what he can get out of it.
What I want to know is what's gonna happen with Caesar, because look at where he is. He hasn't moved. He's sitting behind the island, almost like, I don't know, trying to play trapdoor or something.
He's just chilling there, and now both of these Henris realizing how close that Schlieffen really is, a Schlieffen they can't see, but they know is there.
Because the hydro.
Yep. Percy is going to take one of these torpedoes up near the bow. And stick with the flood for a spell. So, ELSR grabs A, grabs C, starts ticking. 60-point lead and growing. 7 minutes gone here in Game 2.
Captain Caesar already DCPing something.
I'm not even sure quite how he was spotted.
Well, Peyton, I think, just going behind this island.
Could be.
He saw him that way, and then either HE or secondaries caused fires.
Grozovoy
Seems
smoke.
kind of odd either way.
Grozovoy smoke from Luger coming through and giving Perseus a break after he puts that flood out, or he let the flood tick all the way, one or the other.
He's got a heal available. He's not using it. I'm curious as to why he hasn't used it.
No,
I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I've made that mistake. Heal's on cooldown. I guess he let the flood go, and then he's waiting for the heal to come back.
Captain Caesar continuing to back up now, but
Yep, Caesar now in a 3-on-1. Have to see how this works for him. 2 Henris and a Schlieffen out here trying to take him out. Peyton's got his hydro up. He sees these torpedoes coming. Caesar's hydro is down. He doesn't know these torpedoes are coming. He's going to take at least one of them.
Before.
Yep.
And his DCP is down.
I do believe this is going to be a dead Schlieffen, Zath.
Yes. It will. And once that happens, we will start to see the domino effect happen of a team getting on the flank of the Wall of Stalin.
And so now Peyton, if you're Peyton, do you go behind a Triarch or do you drive right in front of him and just torpedo him in the nuts?
Yes.
Okay. I think you've got
in front of him.
Got a couple of different ways to play that. Peyton is lit on hydro for now.
The thing is, if he goes behind Triarch just hits W and moves forward.
Right.
You need to move in front of him and force him back so that the Henris can kill him from behind.
Yep. So now Tenchi comes in for a fight, for a scrap.
And technically, he doesn't have to do anything right now. He can just sit here and secondary it.
Yep. He's already got torpedoes in the water. Those are spotted, of course, because of the hydro. Does stop some of ELSR's points gains, although now the Grozovoy finally grabbing B. There's the radar. Sorry, there's a radar from Feva to try and get some shells downrange on Luger. They're going to be able to do it.
Rin takes down Hungria's Petro on the other side of the flank. Eagle Lance is very low in the Shima.
There was Hungria. Oh, they came in behind him. They literally just wrapped him.
They came in behind him.
Ouch.
Yep. And Peyton ends up trading. That's a little painful.
Yeah,
but
that's
okay.
not great, but if the Henris can clean up Tenshi, it won't feel quite so bad. They'll have an opportunity here to do so.
Nice hit.
Good AP salvo.
Elgar.
Tenshi's the one with the AP, with the unique upgrade,
Yep.
so he wants to be firing AP anyway.
Better.
Yep. Tenshi is going to go out, and that's going to allow RESIN to pick up C. And so what began as a north-south fight will quickly become an east-west engagement.
Yep. And Eagle Lens is going to keep luck chucking torps towards the blob and staying right outside the radar range. If you take a look at the circle, you can see just how
right
far.
On the edge of it.
Yep.
Wow, it's almost like they're tied together. When they speed up, he speeds up.
Yep.
This is the kind of destroyer play that you can't teach to somebody, Zath. It's the sort of stuff that comes after years of experience.
100%. Forced to watch is going to be the next target because, well, people are going to wrap behind him and bad things will happen.
Yeah, the torpedoes coming in on him are both going to miss down his starboard side. Big Vermont salvo goes in on Quincy and comes up mostly empty.
Perseus is once again being farmed. I'm surprised Luger's not coming to try to help him out, but Perseus is probably saying, I'm going to be behind the island, go kill Mad Dog or something. So we'll
9 minutes to play and less than a 20-point lead for ELSR. Both teams almost dead even on health and points here in Game 3. Excuse me.
Rin is about to be reminded he has Hydro available, but he only has one charge left because of the unique upgrade. He loses one of each consumable.
Doesn't feel like K-Bomb's brick has been very impactful in this game, Zath. Am I wrong?
Nope, you're absolutely correct. Ayase broadside now to the Petro. Problematic.
Luger and Mad Dog bump into each other here near the B cap.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen soon. It needed to happen.
Mad Dog is out of heals. He does burn a smoke to break contact.
Watch what Quincy does here. Forced to watch is trying to look at both sides. He's looking the wrong way. This is Quincy's opportunity to come forward real quick and get him on the other side. I'm surprised he's not doing that. I think they might send Rin in first.
They may back Quincy, they do. K-Bomb finally gets a good salvo through the Petro deck armor and punches out a big kill. That's a lead change as RESIN moves out to a one-ship lead. Two-ship lead, excuse me.
That's Ayase going down. Mad Dog does go down.
Yep, they lose Mad Dog in the middle of the board.
Nanase, though, is in trouble. They got to make this move now. Like, they've been waiting way too long to get Forced to watch out.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Don't understand.
A little surprised it's taken them this long. I mean, Forced's armor is really holding up to this bow-on AP stuff they keep throwing at him. He's not even looking at Rin. He's not even looking.
No.
He's trying to get Nanase. They're going to get him here. Now he's got to turn his rudder. Two of his turrets are offline. Doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. Okay. So again, cruiser for cruiser hold things steady at a 17-point lead for ELSR. 6.5 minutes to play.
The big thing is what's going to happen with Perseus's Kremlin. He's behind the island. He's not able to do much. Quincy is stuck reversing. I think he's trying to point towards those two.
I don't know. They can't even see Quincy right now. In fact, Rin is like the only.
They can.
Okay, now they can. They couldn't see him for a moment for sure.
Look at these torpedoes on Vifire's Henri.
Oh, he doesn't know these are coming. That's a good looking salvo. It's gonna take at least two. No, just one. Wow.
Just the one.
The last one goes underneath the screws. Elgar stopping is going to leave Perseus in a position to punch Vifire out in a moment. This is going to happen. They've got him on Hydro. They can see this coming. They know how Vifire's maneuvering. Elgar's trying to make this turn, but he's not going to get there nearly in time to contribute to this engagement that's about to occur. Vifire takes a Citadel and gets punched in the nuts. Man.
Wow.
That is a mistake in my mind. You needed to keep those Henrys together.
Well, Rin goes down now.
Vermont speaks again, and the game holds at 17 points. Wow.
Okay, so you have Luger in a very tenuous position right in front of Fiva G.
Yeah.
Detected now.
Yep, they caught him on the surface. Didn't even need a radar, just got a glimpse. And his hydro's running. He can see the torpedoes.
Fiva also has or is that what we saw before? I don't know. Anyway, IFG.
Luger is making a very, very, very bold play here because
I like it.
Oh! Perseus.
Now it's no longer a bold play.
Oh my goodness gracious. Perseus has been lurking back here all game, waiting for his chance to punish these Henrys, and there it goes. 2 salvos, and his entire game is redeemed.
Come on, do something. Okay.
Wow. Just wow.
And Fiva
just gets dunked by Quincy. Goodness gracious. It's a 60-second timer now for ELSR. All they have to do is not die, and they're going to win. I liked where Feva was going. It looked like he was going to move up the inside of this island track along the 7 line to take his radar back here and defend the C and the decap from Luger. And I loved that play. And I thought they're going to have to deal with the Henry in the backfield and yada. Oh, Feva takes a Citadel right there. And I remember thinking, oh, this is going to work out great. And then, now it hasn't worked out at all. And wow. Wow.
We just saw the Wall of Stalin 2024 edition. And it still worked, Raptor.
Yes, it still worked.
It still
worked. Just because a strategy is old does not mean it's invalid.
That is true. That's true. All right, well, let's get back to the best of 5 screen.